You wanted to bring up something, Nova. Set it up.
Yeah, man. So I want to talk about these TV shows that's been coming out, still coming out. I'm gonna list off a couple. So we have The Last of Us, which critically
Yep.
acclaimed. People love that.
Yeah, that shit was
Resident
cool.
Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil comes out with shows and TV shows. I mean, the movies, like it seems every year. So
Yep.
the content's coming out. Season 2 of Halo's dropping. Twisted Metal, Arcane, Cuphead, and now coming to a TV near you. Apparently, God of War is coming out with the game. I mean, with the show, not a game.
Right, right.
But so I was looking, and there's so many different TV show games, you know, and some of them are heat, some of them are not. So I'm gonna ask Skellington first, like out of those shows that I named, or even not that I didn't name, do you have any of those that were your favorite shows, video game shows this year?
I will say Last of Us is really good. Last of Us just is, but the thing is, like, when you have a grade A script from a video game, you shouldn't fuck it up. Like, and Last of Us, they did a good job. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed that. But I just did. And I will say Twisted Metal may have been my sneak game show, but that show was fun. Like that had I enjoyed it. I'm just saying that. Like, I really enjoyed that. Yeah. And I'm not the type to give video game shows like I think they're going to be trash because I grew up on that. We all grew up around video game shit being trash. Like, so now I'm always a little weary, but I think they're getting better. I think they're getting bigger budgets, and I think as video game industry is getting bigger, they're taking the filming part of it more seriously. And I think they're getting better. I love the Castlevania animated death. That shit is tight. Like I definitely like the animated stuff. But yeah.
All right, and second question for you, like since you have your favorites, you know what I mean? How do you feel about the upcoming God of War show, and how do you think they're going to do it?
I think I have a couple questions for it. I'm curious on which God of War version it's going to be, the Ragnarok or the Greek one, right? Yeah, that's like two different like versions. They even got two different voice actors, so it's like different time frames. And I'm curious if it's going to be rated mature, because it has to be.
It has to be honest.
It just has to be, because if they're holding punches on that's not God of War. We know what Kratos does, and he better do it. That's what that's what we want. But I think
which would you prefer, Ragnarok or the old school?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think Ragnarok would be a little easier to do for them because he's a little slower paced and he's not as Chains of Olympus-y. Because the first God of War, the Greek Kratos, is a lot of Chains of Olympus, and that's kind of crazy to see on screen all the time because it's going to be CG and shit. So I think having him with the axe, and also probably giving him Atreus maybe to liven up the role a little more, you know what I mean, to give it some more life and give it some heart. I think the Ragnarok version will be better. And he's just more of a heartfelt person, I guess. Like you feel Kratos in the Rag version, like the Greek one. We killing niggas. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all we doing.
That's all we're doing. We're here to fuck it up. Try to kill Zeus. We killing everybody. You still kill people in the Ragnarok, no doubt. But like he's just trying to protect him and his kid, and that's mostly he's trying to be a father. So I think that'd be better for the show, and it'd get people's heartstrings tugged when something happens to Atreus. We want to hear the boy, you know what I'm saying? We want some of that. We want to see some fatherly advice. I don't think they can do too bad, especially because Rag, I don't think would take as much CG shit as Greek Kratos.
Yeah, and that sounds partially true too, because R.L. Stein said that he wouldn't be able to jump on that thing. He won't be able to jump, so
he's gonna roll around, and he can't be rolling around the whole time. Yeah. So
oh shit.
I think the Rag version would. I honestly don't. I don't have any issue with the show even coming out, because I think it's gonna be fine. I think we're in a good place where these shows are getting better. If we saw, I'm just going off like anime now, live action anime shit. Like the One Piece shit I'm a One Piece fan. I'm current. That shit was good. It was good. It was solid. Our live action shit, from art to real life is getting pretty good. So I think it'd be good, man. Honestly.
Nice. Yeah. So Viking, I'm gonna ask you this question in the middle of you drinking. But, so out of those shows, man, do you have any favorite TV renditions of games these days?
Yes. One's kind of out of the box, and that's Vox Machina. It's not really a game, but it's Matt Mercer and Critical Role that do tabletop D&D, and then they turned that story into like a Castlevania looking animation, and that's just super tight. Arcane, dope as shit. And I'm looking forward to Halo that drops February 8th. Yes, I'm plugging it. I'm not sponsored. It drops only on Paramount Plus. You feel me? Or them sites. You know the sites.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know the sites. And then everybody got Amazon Prime, but Fallout this year.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be gas, bro.
That's gonna be good.
That's gonna be so fucking good, man.
Yeah,
I think
so
those are my four favorite. Yeah.
With the Fallout show, you think they're gonna have you like shoot people like multiple times and it does nothing? Because that was my biggest gripe in that game. How you have me shoot somebody in the head 10 times and they still run into me, bro?
Oh my god!
Your percentage was low. You had to have the 99%.
Yeah, they had the 99. You just grazed them, bro. You 50% that man. Yeah,
you just bullets hit him, bro.
The laser gun definitely hit him in the head.
Yeah, it hit him.
He was just like, that was bright.
Oh my god, bro!
It tickles.
Yeah. And what was the second part to your question?
I was gonna ask you, like,
sorry, I saw that in chat.
Yeah. So what do you think of the new upcoming God of War show? How do you think they'll do it?
Like, I'm gonna be on the opposite side of Black Scale here. I think they have to. What's name brought it up? Lever God says Sad Dad is easier to sell to mainstream,
for sure.
But God of War is like it's critical. It's a critically acclaimed game, right? So it'll get talked about no matter what, and always kind of stay relevant. Whether they go with the Sad Dad shit or they go with full on Kratos, I think in order for you to feel the Sad Dad shit, I think they need to start with raging Kratos first and have character development. Because if they want multiple seasons of it, right? Like, you want, because the story is really good. I mean, so you want it to start at the beginning. You don't have to start at the beginning, right? But somewhere within 1 through 3, and then build. Well, God of War 1 through 3.
Okay.
Pick up, like, you have like a little bit of backstory, blah 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 blah, and pick up at 2, right? But have it go to where, like, by season 3, now you're at Sad Dad. You know what I mean? So you can have that character development and flesh all that out, and then it ends up kind of being a fucking masterpiece.
It becomes a masterpiece because that way,
so that you can have all these different arcs of Kratos and his story, you know what I mean, leading up to his kid. Like, I think that, and then you get Greek and Norse. You know what I'm saying? Like
I agree with what you're saying.
Because who's producing it? Like, do you know what studio's producing it? Or
I don't.
I can have a good look.
Yeah, I just saw that they were in the beginning of writing.
That's how I would want it, preferably, is for them to start with the Greek Kratos. But I just feel like that's difficult to do.
Shit, that shit coming out on Amazon. They got the money.
They do got the money.
Yeah. CG ain't a problem, bro. CGI ain't a problem.
That's probably the best way you could do it too, Viking. Like, just have it from season 1 to season, watch the character progress. The only other way maybe is just like some flashbacks to kind of trickle it in. But nah, man.
I don't think it would hit as hard, man.
It wouldn't hit as hard. It would save a time, though.
Yeah,
it would save them a budget and time for sure.
Yeah, because like most people that are going to be watching it, right, are already going to be people that are in the know of how his story develops, right?
Well, actually, do you think that there's a fan base that hasn't played Greek Kratos?
Yes.
That's crazy. I'm sure
they're probably really young.
Yeah. You got like all the young cats.
Go ahead.
And you got a lot of people that just don't play those kind of video games to begin with. Like I said, we got nothing but Call of Duty, Madden, and FIFA players. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you think about it, really, let's use God of War Ragnarok, for example. Came out on both PS4, PS5. There was like 140 install base there, right? But only 12 million bought the game, right? So that's 100 million plus of people that didn't even bother playing it.
That's
you know what I mean?
So crazy. They just got it. And they got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So us in the gaming community, like we know, right? But like most casual gamers, they hear God of War, just like they hear Final Fantasy, just like they hear Halo, but like, you know, a lot of people just don't play those games, right? And then people that are fans of like action movies or sci-fi fantasy movies or shows, you'll pull them in, even if they're not gamers. You'll pull them, especially if it's violent Kratos
with
like,
the Greek mythology too.
Yes, you're gonna pull in a lot of fucking people. You pull them in with the action, then you hit them with the emotion at the end. You know what I mean? Like towards the end of, I guess, season 4, season 5, however long it lasts. You know what I mean? But
seasons.
It was super valuable.
Yeah.
Because like he's a totally different person in these more recent games, man. It would be nice to see where he came from for real.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, R.L. Stein said Kratos used to get way more punani back in the OG games, way better.
Yeah,
he did, bro. Getting health shit off of it.
Yeah,
I used to be like, I'm good.
It was a mini game too, boy.
Yeah. David Jaffe was brilliant for that shit, man. But there was another point I was going to make about Kratos, but I forgot it. Thank you, guys.
My bad.
No, it's all good, man. Yeah, so I'm interested on your take, Nova, on how you think they should do it when it comes to God of War.
Mostly in agreement with what you said, man, because I feel like it's very important for us to see where he came from, because he went through some shit, bro. Like for games, like he went through mad shit. Like
I'm reading the chat.
I'm sorry. You say
what they saying? What they saying?
It's Gamesley. He say you forgot he can't jump.
We did. We talked about that earlier. He can't jump, so we can see where he. Yeah, did he even used to be? No, he used to be able to jump back in the old ones, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or did he just press X and he could? Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway,
I think he just like hopped.
He hopped,
QT type hopping type shit.
Yeah, but anyway, we definitely need to see him go through that craziness at the beginning so we can see why he's chilled so much and why him having this son and the way he even interacts with the son is super important to the story too, because he been through some wild shit. He just be trying to find some peace. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you guys want this show to suck, stop saying The Rock is Kratos. Like that. Stop it. The Rock only plays The Rock.
I can't
hear you, bro.
Remember the Scorpion King? Oh my god! In the terrible CGI.
He came in like this. Bro, it was so bad. Oh
no.
That was the end of the Mummy, pretty much, man.